Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone. This is our proposal. This is our team: Claudia, Juan Camilo, Maria Alejandra, and myself, Andre. We are here to give this company some tips and some of our explanation to how to approach and to keep employees motivated after a merger. In my personal opinion, it is very important to keep positive the meeting. Uh, Concentrate on the good things about the merger, explain to the people what the merger means. In this case, a merger is going to benefit both companies, make them stronger, but at the same time, people are going to be fearing about their jobs because more people will join each department, and at the same time, they want to stay in the job. They don't want the company to change. Maybe the objectives change, but it is important to keep in mind that when the company grows, there's still there's still a chance for everyone to keep growing inside the company. So I would recommend to keep everything as positive as you can, to involve everyone, to be prepared to answer everyone's questions, bring, I don't know, graphs, numbers, finance numbers to make it real. And then the more you involve everyone in this process, the better. They need to rest assured that they are taking they are being taken care of. Let's go with your proposal, Claudia.
All right. Yes, definitely. I agree with you. And I have some other things to add. And as we all know, human factor is the most valuable thing that a company has. And when experiencing a merger, as you said, they might experience fear, uncertainty, and stress. And these feelings directly impact to productivity, to engagement, and retention at the organizational level. And as a part of my proposal, I have to say that the current manager has to be open to answer all the questions for employees to stay positive. Also, he has to be very honest, very respectful, because it is not it's not an easy situation for them. Um, Even if an employee is going to lose his job, he has to be notified in advance, and he has to be provided with support and guidance. Also, the managers have to bring solid feedback during the merging process, and make improvement based on what the employees say. And finally, I think that it has to be prepared a formal boarding plan for the new employees that highlights the culture of the new companies of the new company of this merger. So that's what I'm going
I agree
to
with you, Claudia.
to add for this proposal.
Good. Let's go with Juan Carlos' proposal.
Okay, for my point of view, today's organization are dynamic and in constantly changing, and because of the large scale of changes, the work teams can feel worried about their jobs. It is a critical for the leaders to understand that that impact the work, and it comes to an environment called PUCA. This acronym stands for volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And these factors are commonly characterized, for example, in the nature of the working environments on the 21st century. That for the effective business operation, it's important that the leadership would lead with this complexity management and understand that these environments need to be supported with the employees and maintained high performance and increase the confidence, the commitment, and the engagement. I think that being able to have supportive and empathetic and understanding relationships can go away with making this environment better for the employees. And I have some key strategies that the leaders can use to lead effectively through the change and maintain the work team motivated and engaged. For example, the communication, the team cohesion, the psychosocial well-being, the goals and milestones, the rewards and recognitions, the resilience, the fun and enjoyment, and the cultural integration. So, in conclusion, it's very important that the empathetic relationships between leaders and the employees can get a good way to get these changes very easy for the employees.
Thank you, Juan Camilo. Let's go with you, Maria Alejandra.
Hi guys, thank you. Well, I am really agree with all of your opinions because the human resource is the most important in a company. Actually, according with some studies on merging and acquisition of companies, the most recurrent factors in human talent people start to quit from their jobs. And the average period is 2 years after the the most common reasons is first do not be really clear and specific with what will happen with employees in the future, so they could get really afraid about it. The second one is the feeling of treatment by the employees from the other company that has similar positions than them. And the third one is the uncertainty about the reasons why the company is making this merging process. Because usually people think the reason is because the company is in a bad situation or in a bankrupt. So, in order to mitigate these factors, I am absolutely that we could apply five main strategies. The first one could be to inform the employees about the real situation and about the reasons why the company is making this process and the benefits that it makes or it brings to the whole company. The second one is to be really clear and honest with the people about the new conditions that have in their job with this new process. The third one is to explain very well to the people the new organizational hierarchy, and they could have really clear who are their new bosses. And the fourth one is to let the employers know about the history of the other company, and it could create more easier this process and make more familiar the merging. And the last one is to integrate all the people from both company and to make a great work environment.
Okay, very.
That's what I think.
I think Maria Alejandra just touched a few very important points that most of us already talked about it. So we can agree we need to be very transparent with people. We need to let them know about the benefits of merging and to mitigate the fear of missing, of getting laid over. It is very important to be clear with them. I think we agree on this, right?
And I forgot something very important is to encourage people to see the opportunity in the change rather than the threats.
I
Because
agree.
my see everything is very
I
is
agree.
not very
The
clear. So we have these people need to be encouraged.
departments are gonna get bigger, but at the same time, better people and more prepared people will arrive, which is a way to also learn from them. Maybe two people are gonna do the same job, probably, but it is important for one of them to either work together or someone is gonna get relocated. But it doesn't mean everyone is gonna get fired, which is the main fear in this process. What do you guys think about it?
Yes, I
Yes, I
think it's
think
very important. I'm sorry. I think it's very important to try to change that thoughts in the people, because uh, we have to show them is to get more resources and opportunities for all of the people.
mhm.
I couldn't agree any more. What do you think,
So I
Juan
think
Camilo
that
or Claudia?
that in order to get a final proposal, we can have some elements and some strategies that Juan Camilo mentioned, and we can have a mix with some of the five strategies that Maria Alejandra mentioned also. And I can say that I can say that we can prepare this formal boarding that I was talking about too. I think those mixing those strategies are going to be very important to create a final paper for our proposal.
Absolutely.
Yes,
What do you
I
think?
am I am agree with that. I'm sorry. I think that the most important thing is that the leadership should give the employers that there is a new opportunity. They should look this like an opportunity to be better professionals. And I think that the important thing is that the leader deliver a very empathetic relationship with the employees for a better the for a better commitment and engagement of the working group.
Finally, I would like to add a point that Claudia mentioned. When the merger is going to happen, it is very important to set new goals, set new objectives, and let everyone know what the changes are, basically, because the culture is going to change, people are going to change, some departments will grow, a few ones will disappear, maybe some of them, I don't know, they get better because better people come as well. um, it is important to let everyone know um, what the changes are and the opportunities at the same time. um, I think all of this could be written in our board. What were you saying, Claudia? Like a summary of how do
Yeah, we have to prepare a formal boarding plan so that new employees can be noticed about what the new culture is going to be, what the new plans are going to be, what are the new strategies they're going to achieve.
okay, I agree. I agree. It is very important. I think that's it. Anyone has anything else to say? Otherwise, let's wrap up.
Yes, I think it is correct.
Okay. Well,
Yes, let's work on the final paper to present the proposal to the directors.
okay.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you, everyone, and I hope the professor likes our proposal as a consulting team. Thank you very much, and good night,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.